You're watching News 24 Live and I'm Jerusha Sukthia Rath. Now, I think we've certainly broken a record here at News 24 Live because I don't think we've ever had this many people squashed into our studio. But we're so thrilled to have them in studio. They're the talented members of the Keiskamma Music Academy, and I'm going to have a chat now to Anthony, who's the head of the academy, and also to Lihle and Peter, who just played beautifully for us. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Jerusha.
Anthony, I want to start with you. You've come all the way from the Eastern Cape to Cape Town. What are you doing here?
We're touring a production called Indalo, which has been directed by Mojalifa Koyana. We received flagship funding from the National Arts Council as one of their main projects. And it enables us to be able to come to Cape Town to bring the production here, which will perform at National Arts Festival as well in Grahamstown in July. And also we're touring with a concert in celebration of 20 years of democracy. It's called 20 at 20, where we've selected 20 of our students to perform with Camerata Tinta Barocca, which is a Baroque ensemble based in Cape Town. And 8 of our students are also soloists with the ensemble, and they get to perform concerti by Vivaldi and Baston, and there are some other classical favourites that are being played as well in the programme, so it's wonderful.
So basically you're not going to sleep while you're here. It sounds like you
We haven't slept really,
schedule.
yes. We've had a very packed schedule since we've been here. We've virtually been performing every day, and it's been a wonderful experience, it really has, for these young people to be able to give opportunities like this to travel. And to be able to play to fantastic audiences who are very receptive of what we do.
Tell us about the Music Academy. Where are you from in the Eastern Cape, and what do you do?
We're from a small seaside town called Hamburg. It's a beautiful little town with fantastic, incredible views. And we have been established since 2006. It was started by a flautist who was the principal of the Johannesburg Philharmonic Orchestra, Helen Vosloo. And since then it's kind of gone from strength to strength. It's built up over time. All of our students in the Music Academy play recorder, which are the instruments that we've played today. And they start on that instrument and then they develop, and then as they create or gather more skills, they're able to kind of go on to other instruments like saxophone or clarinet, or some play guitar, piano. So all of the orchestral instruments that are available, really, we give an opportunity for them to play that. And it's really a wonderful opportunity. We have about 110 students now at the Music Academy from different schools around in the area. And in fact, some of our students are in fact teachers of some of those students. So they go and they teach in different schools. So it's kind of giving back to the community the education that they've received, the music education that they've received. And then it gives them the tools to be able to further themselves in maybe in their careers, or maybe have opportunities as teachers themselves, maybe to supplement their income whilst they're studying, and just give them life skills, really. That's what we're really about, is creating opportunities for them to learn life skills that are really important.
Lihle, let's talk to you now. What do you do in the band? How did you get involved?
Let me start with the question, how did I get involved? It was 2006, I was doing grade 5 at that time. The principal of the primary that I was attending came into my class and said that there was a woman coming into the village wanting students who are interested in learning music. And as being the forward kid I was then, I took the opportunity.
I can see that Anthony's agreeing with you on that.
I took the opportunity and said, you know what, I want to learn this. And so I was one of the students who were selected then. Together with Unopisa and Uzumkita here, we were the 4 founders students then. So I started on the recorder, and then in 2010 I switched into the flute. And then in 2013, yes, I left Hamburg to study become accounting at University of Fort Hare in East London. But I am still part of the Keiskamma Music Academy. I tour with them. Yeah, I play flute in the Keiskamma Music Academy.
Fantastic. Peter, won't you tell us about your journey with the Music Academy? How did you start?
It was 2009. I was doing grade 6, and I was interested in music and I wanted to give it a try. So I went and started the recorder, soprano, and then I played, and then I started the marimba, and then I did the piano, and I'm starting the drums now. Yes.
Peter, is there a specific piece of music that's your favorite, that you really enjoy playing with the Academy?
Yes, the one that we just did, Chilo Nchilo. Yes, it's my favorite.
Anthony, won't you speak to us about the two pieces of music that you played for us just now in studio? What were we listening to?
And the first piece that we played was Ala Hornpipe from Handel's Water Music. And the second one was Nchilo Nchilo, which is Little Bird in Xhosa. And it's a lovely little piece that we've got in the production in Dalo, which we're touring to Cape Town. Our last performance, in fact, is tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock at Magnet Theatre in Observatory. We've already had 2 showings of the production, and it's been very well received. And we've had children's production, so we've been able to perform to children audiences, and it's been fantastic.
Now, if somebody's watching this video and it's too late for them to watch you in Woodstock tomorrow, but they really want to get in contact or find out where else they can watch you, how can they do that?
They can follow us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is regularly updated. It's got all of our events on there for our concerts. The final concert that we'll be doing is on Saturday, which is in Stellenbosch. It's at the Eau de Libertas Auditorium, and it's at 7 p.m, where some of our students will be performing as soloists again with Camerata Tinta Barocca. But they can follow us on Facebook. All of our details are on Keiskamma Music Academy Facebook page.
Well, thank you so much for joining us again, and please visit again when you're in the Western Cape.
Thank you very much for having us.